present. So we've got some of the best triathletes in the world right here. But number 8, Matthew, right? Let's see what he's capable of doing, and we'll see if they can spread out.
So,
And they're on starters orders.
Matthew, right?
Over the seaweed that's there. This morning they did clean out a lot of that, but as the tide comes in, that does bring it back in. And then we can see the wind from the teardrop banners outside us here. You can see the wind's now really coming from the south. And that's going to have an effect, not in the water, but definitely it's going to have an effect on them on the ride, and not necessarily the run. Yes. Everybody has to get their left shoulder around that buoy before moving on to the second buoy, and we'll see what happens when that does happen. Quite a bit of jostling there, and that does affect your position. He'll be running out. He's going to come run with his left shoulder or with his right shoulder around that around the marker.
Anything can really happen, but they are the first 3. They are out of the water now.
Another group of 3 to 6. We'll probably get our podium places out of these first 6 to 9 men. Also
Denmark.
Irish, Denmark. We're so grateful to have people all the way from Eastern Europe and from Northern Europe, from Scandinavia. They together. Then we have this group of 4 to 6 that are just behind them, that are going to try and be able to catch them. This group of 4, and just behind them there's a group of 4 to 6 that's trying to bridge the gap. So you can see there from Ireland, they're trying to get on that wheel of the 4th, and I think they're going to be able to do it. What we see there is here's an official, a technical official from World Triathlon. They found a wetsuit that is not in its container, and there we can see beautiful Swakopmund. We can't believe it that this morning this was all covered in mist. We couldn't see absolutely anything, and that is a miracle we get to experience every day here in Swakopmund in Namibia. We have the Irish triathlete James Edgar. We have Martin de Moot, Oliver Turner, and Jimeno from Spain. And now he's having to power and fight. So you can see he's now powered ahead, and he's now sitting right there. So the rider right at the back may not have been as technically skilled. They might just be tired or have just been putting his bottle back in. The technical nature of this course, them going right up against those pylons, those yellow pylons, on the line, they get off. So who doesn't have a saddle? And now to do a run that will really eat it out of him. So there we have Richard Murray. I know Richard does spend quite a bit of time in doing training camps in Namibia with the Dutch team, with his wife Rachel Klamer. So so we know there's a little bit of knowledge of the course and understanding the weather here. Beautifully serviced roads, and we have friendly people, and then we're at altitude. Most of the country is at altitude. So here we have more runners, more people running off the bike, and they're dismounting, that they are able to run at this pace. Richard Murray. The guys in second are. So they are going to be a staggered groups. So some of these some of these athletes are on their second lap, some are still on their first lap. So Ushida, that's coming around for the first lap. And Murray's about to, but initially there's just no grace. So Richard's going to be feeling a gentle breeze on his face, which is going to be great. He's going to be very grateful for that. Kick to know I've now gone past somebody that started the race at the same time that I did. That'll be great. But then besides that, he just wants to maintain this, and I can tell you that he's probably he's going at race pace, and he's probably at his limit. Let's see it. And he's really done an amazing race today. He's done beautifully.
Yes, touch of hands there. and he crosses the finishing line with a spring in his step.
Yes, so good.
So we are joined by Richard Murray, who just showcased world-class performance in the elite men category. Quickly run me through it. How was it?
Yeah, that was an amazing race. It was great. It's only my second time in Swakop. First time I was 18, so a long time ago. But yeah, amazing city. It was great. The swim was interesting, 2 laps. We normally do 1, so there was quite a lot of fighting in the first swim. But and I was just off at the start of the first lap. I had to swim hard just to catch them running in after the swim. I managed to get in the front group. The guys worked really well together on the bike, and then it went into my strength to run. So no, I was happy, very happy with it. Very, very happy with the performance.
Okay. All in all, how do you feel about the route? How was the route for you today?
Yeah, it's very cool. I mean, it's quite an out and back course. I mean, there's lots of like cool sections. Maybe they should put a bit of gravel in, or some of the inside roads through the city would make it really beautiful to, I think, to the public and to the guys racing would be very cool. But yeah, the course is great. The run course is amazing. It's great. It's like a little amphitheater, very close. So yeah, the laps are quite nice and close for the run. The bike maybe one, if they make a little bit closer to the lap, then people can see the guys coming past a bit more often.
Okay, well, the fans surely were there for you, but congratulations with your win today.
Thank you so much, and yeah, thanks to Namibian Triathlon and guys for putting on the event. The guys really enjoyed it.
Awesome, awesome.